And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Animation Combination, episode 5 of my second season of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition. So far, no one has made it to the million, but we're halfway through our 10 contestants. Maybe this one will. Today, we have back from last season, who you might remember, Josh Smith from the lovepirate.net. Welcome back.
Hi. Hi. Good to be back.
Thanks. Thanks for coming on again.
No
And
problem.
for those who don't know you, who didn't see last season, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Josh. I run the lovepirate.net, which does movie reviews and trailer analysis and TV recaps and stuff. It's been kind of on hiatus lately. I've been a little busy, but I'm hoping to pick it back up here. So,
Yeah, well, I will put a link to that below so you can check out his blog. And what would you say your relationship with animation is?
well, I've loved animation forever, but I'm not an expert like some of your other friends. But I'm a big fan. I try to see as much as I can, particularly the better stuff. I loved Kubo and the Two Strings, which just came out.
Mm, yeah, that's
That kind
good. Stay away from Norm of the North and stuff like
Yeah, exactly.
that. Nice, but hey, you went far last time. You went to the got to 64,000 both times.
Yeah,
Actually, got to the 125,000, but then both times you walked away there.
yeah.
So let's see if history will repeat itself this time.
Hope so.
So, for those of you who don't know, this is a 12 question multiple choice game based on animation. Anything related to animation is fair game. As long as Josh keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with the amount of points he has from the last save haven. He has three lifelines to help him: a 50-50, gets rid of two wrong answers, a phone a friend if he chooses, which he can call someone for help, or an Ask the Expert. This season, our expert is Robert Lydon from the YouTube channel Other Robert. We asked him all these questions previously, and Josh can ask him to see how he answered and decide if he wants to go with that or not. So, Josh, if there's nothing further to say, that I have one thing to say to you. Are you ready to play Millionaire?
I'm ready.
All right. So let me just screen share here. Tell me if you can see the screen.
Yep.
Okay. So see, I kind of changed up the colors and fonts since last
Mm-hmm.
season. Yeah. I think it looks better, but that's just me.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. And once again, this is just the lateral points, just to remind you. The yellow ones are the benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them. But you can walk away anytime. So,
Great.
yeah, don't forget if no one gets to the million of these 10, I bring the top five of you back for round two. So just keep that in mind.
All right.
And once again, everyone, this is Robert Lydon, our expert. Check out his YouTube channel, The Robert. He does movie reviews, trailer reviews, TV show stuff. He's a big Once Upon a Time guy, and check him out, and he has good stuff. Okay, are you ready to start, Josh?
Let's go.
Let's go. 500 points. Released in 1937, which animated Disney film features a princess who falls into a sleep after biting into a poisoned apple? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Snow White and the Eight Giants, Snow White and the Nine Elves, Snow White and the Ten Trolls.
As much as I would like to see Snow White and the Eight Giants, I'm going to go with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Final answer.
That'd be kind of cool if someone does a remake of or an
Yeah,
adaptation of a Snow White fairy tale, and the twist is all of them are giants instead.
that that would be very different.
That would be very different. It would. As you guess, you got that right. Correct.
Yay.
The one that started it all, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I haven't seen this movie in a
Yep.
while. I should watch it again sometime.
It's really good. I watched it last 6 months or so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I probably last watched it when I was doing my forgotten minor characters stuff on my blog, which is like
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago now. I need to see it again. Okay, so just to remind you, the next one is a 1,000 points. If you get that wrong, you lose and leave with nothing. I don't think it will happen, but I have to warn you. Okay,
I hope not.
I hope not to. No one's done that so far, so that's good. Let's go 1,000 points. Which company was responsible for creating the first full-length CG animated film Toy Story in 1995? Pixar, DreamWorks Animation, Blue Sky Studios, Laika.
A Pixar, considering none of the others existed back then.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
How sure are you?
I remember seeing it in theaters.
Nice. Correct. You saw this film when it came out in theaters?
Oh yeah, it was mind blowing.
Oh, nice. It must have been interesting, especially since back then this was the first CG film, so I'm guessing it was like a different visual look.
Yeah, nobody had ever seen anything like that before. It was just amazing.
Was it being promoted at the time as like the first CG animated film, or did that come later pretty much?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
No, yeah, they were hitting that pretty heavy. It wasn't in the trailers or anything, but it was all the, Tom Hanks and on late night shows and all that. They were promoting it heavily.
Nice. Well, I was 4 years old at the time, so I don't remember. So
I was 11, so
nice. So that's cool. So at least you can remember that, which is good. Okay, you have 1,000 points, so no matter what happens today, you can't leave with fewer points than that. How are you feeling?
Other than tired, I'm all right.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit early for people watching if you don't know. So let's hope we get through this quickly. 2,000 points. Let's go. What is the subtitle of the newest entry in the Ice Age franchise released in 2016? Collision Course, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, The Meltdown, Continental Drift.
I haven't seen this one, but it's A Collision Course. Final answer.
Are you a fan of the Ice Age films in general?
I was until they made too many of them and should have stopped.
Nice.
I enjoyed the first one a lot. The second, they've gone downhill everyone since.
Yeah, pretty much. I haven't seen the first one since I saw it for the first time, like when it just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then all I remember is the sequels are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Did you get it right though? Is this the correct answer? Yes, it is. Good job.
Yeah.
I think this is just like the bottom of the barrel. It has like a space thing to it.
Yeah. What on earth? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm just hoping they don't do a 6, but you never know. They could do a 6.
Oh, they will.
I'm trying to think. This is probably the second biggest franchise in terms of number of sequels that were released theatrically. Because I'm guessing Fast and Furious is the first.
Might be.
Yeah, because I know Land Before Time, but I mean none of those were theatrical. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, you got 2,000 points. Let's go for 5,000.
All right.
As of September 15th, 2016, what is the only Illumination Entertainment film to make over $1 billion at the worldwide box office? Despicable Me, The Secret Life of Pets, Minions, Despicable Me 2.
That's a tougher one. I'm not sure. I want to say Minions, but let's use a 50-50.
You want to use a 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2 wrong answers. You said you lean towards Minions. So let's hope that's still there. Yeah, it is. Minions or Despicable Me 2.
I'll go with C, Minions. Final answer.
How sure are you?
I'm not that sure. But...
well, it has to add. We know for a fact there are Minions in them, but is the Minions or Despicable Me 2? So let's find out. Is your answer correct? Did Minions make $1 billion? Your answer is correct.
Oh, good.
Yes.
It was not good that made $1 billion.
Yeah, no. It was big news when it came out that they made $1 billion, and there were like other good animated films that have a hard time getting that far.
That's ridiculous.
I saw
it, but
I saw it too. I think if my knowledge is correct, only 3 animated movies made $1 billion. This, Frozen, and Toy Story 3.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, Zootopia's made $1 billion now too.
Oh yeah, Zootopia recently made that. Okay, so 4 then. Because I don't think Finding Dory.
Some of those are good. Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
I said some of those are a lot better than Minions.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I enjoyed watching Minions. I won't lie, but it's definitely not something.
Yeah, it was not the worst thing ever.
Yeah. But Okay, I know there are people who hate Minions a lot more than I do, but for what it was, I enjoyed it, but definitely it's not $1 billion worth.
No.
Okay, 5,000 points. You're doing good. Let's
All
get
right.
10,000. You got 2 lifelines. Don't forget. You can ask the experts. What is the name of Dory's mother in the 2016 animated Pixar film Finding Dory? Jessica, Jenny, Jill, Jackie.
Oh man.
I'm assuming you've seen this one.
Yeah, 3 times. And I'm having a 5 o'clock in the morning block on my brain.
It is early, yeah.
It's okay.
I'll give you a hint. The correct answer begins with a J.
I might have to use the Ask an Expert.
You sure?
Yeah.
All
I hate
right.
to use it for something that I know the answer, but I can't remember.
All right. Well, that's the point of them, the lifelines, they're there to help you. So let's see if Robert can help you. We asked Robert this, and Robert said, he said B, Jenny. You're not obliged to go with what he says. It's just his opinion.
Well, let's go with B, Jenny.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
All right. You didn't know. Well, you feel you knew it, but you just can't recollect it at the moment.
Yeah.
And you asked Robert. He said B, Jenny, and you went with Robert. Is he correct? And are you correct? Is this the end of the game for you? Your answer is correct.
Okay, good.
Good job. It was Jenny. Yeah, I feel like if we did this a little bit later in the day, you probably would have known that. Yeah. So, what do you think of Finding Dory?
Oh, I loved it. It's by far my favorite animated film of the year. If
Oh,
not
really?
my favorite overall film. Yep.
No, better than Zootopia. You liked it?
I love Zootopia, but Finding Dory was better to me.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, I'm almost certain you'll
It
get
could
a.
easily be.
Yeah, go ahead.
It could easily have been Finding Dory, Zootopia, or Kubo, but I think it's
Yeah,
Finding Dory.
that's what I was gonna say. I was saying this year, I don't think I have any problem with any animated movie nominated for the best animated feature award and winning. Because you have
Yeah.
Zootopia, you have Dory, you have Kubo, and then
I hope Moana lives up to those.
Moana. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's coming out, and I'm pretty sure like Secret Life of Pets won't make it, but so they'll put up some independent film or something. So it's like 2014. I was happy with any one of those choices winning.
Right.
All right, Josh, you're 2 away from the next benchmark, and you have 1 lifeline, but I think you can make it.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Don't forget you can walk away anytime you want. 20,000 points. In the 2014 DreamWorks animation film Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which historical era / event / people do Mr. Peabody and Sherman not visit? The French Revolution, the Mayan civilization, the Renaissance, ancient Egypt.
I never saw this one.
And just to clarify, I mean, which place do we not physically see them go? I'm not talking about them referenced in places they've been already, but I'm talking about in the movie itself. Where do they not go?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask an expert again because I never saw this one.
Are you leading towards anything though?
Well, I know they visit ancient Egypt. I remember that from the trailers. I'm fairly certain they visit the French Revolution, but I don't know about the Mayan civilization or the Renaissance.
So you want to ask the expert?
Yeah, ask the expert.
Okay, it's your last lifeline. We asked Robert this already, and let's see what Robert said. He said, "I'm not sure."
Oh no!
Well, looks like he wasn't sure either.
Oh man.
Got stuck here. Let me tell you what, you can guess and get it right. If you get it wrong, you go down to 1,000, or you can walk away with 10,000. It's up to you.
I'm gonna guess and say be the Mayan civilization final answer.
You did not have to play this one, but you went ahead and played it. You had no idea.
Go for it.
You asked the expert. He didn't have any idea either. And he said Mayan civilization. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Josh, your answer is correct.
Hey!
Good job. You're good at guessing. Yeah, they visited the Renaissance for a brief period. They see Leonardo da Vinci.
I thought I remembered that from, I wasn't sure.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it's not a bad DreamWorks animation film, to be honest. It's worth seeing once. Okay. The next one is the benchmark. You get that? You can't leave with fewer than 32,000. The bad thing is you have 0 lifelines. But
yep.
so just depending on your smart intellect to go on.
Oh boy.
I'm sure you could do this. You did it twice before in the last season, so let's try again. 32,000. Let's go. The animator Walter Lantz was famously known for creating which of the following animated characters? Felix the Cat, Woody Woodpecker, Yogi Bear, Betty Boop.
Oof. I have no idea.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
That's heard before. Let's see.
Take your time and no rush. Well, I'm in no rush.
I don't even know enough to make an educated guess, so I'm gonna walk away.
You know what? For 20,000. Final answer.
Yep.
Okay.
Disappointing, but final answer.
Well, we still applaud you for getting this far. You walked away 20,000, and like I said, if no one gets to the million, the top 5 of you come back, and 20,000 points isn't that bad a number to have to determine.
All right.
I'll let you know if you make it to the second round.
Sounds
So if you had to take a guess, what would you have said?
I would guess Woody Woodpecker.
If you had told me Woody Woodpecker final answer, you see, last 2 seasons, when you walked away, you took the answers you thought it were ended up being correct. So was this the same thing? If you had told me Woody Woodpecker final answer, you would have got it right.
That was just a blind guess. The other ones I had an inkling, but
yeah, this Woody Woodpecker, Walter Lantz famously created the character when his wife and him went on a honeymoon or something, and she saw Woodpecker, and she asked him to make a cartoon about it or something like that, and that's how that started.
Cool. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, see, you can go to work and impress your coworkers with that fact. I'm sure they love it. So once again, I want to thank you for coming on. You got to the 20,000, which is still pretty far. And I'll let you know if you come back for a second round. And before we go, is there anything you want to say to the people or anything you want to plug on your blog or anything?
Nope. For anyone who checks it out, I promise I'm going to be updating it again soon. But other than that, no, thanks for having me on.
No problem. And I'll let you know if you make it to the second round. And you guys tune in. We have 5 more contestants to go. So hopefully one of them gets to the million. If not, it's time for round 2. So bye.